Hey YouTube, I'm gonna take it down an energy level notch, even though I'm still drinking coffee, and just talk to you a little bit more on the light side, on the mellow side, about some of the things I do on Earth. As I'll call myself a smooth criminal. How about that? Some guys would love that. I'm sorry. I'm getting excited again. Let me just stop doing that. Anyway, and this will be my smoothed out. I was gonna say happy hour, but I'm gonna say this is probably gonna take. I'll just call it that. Let's just take it mellow and slow, and we'll see how long it goes. And, if you don't feel like the vibe matches up, then let's just dial it back and call it. Well, we'll just stop it there. But if you don't, let me drink some coffee too. Let me just tell you that if you don't know much about life and about the good things in life, well then, man, I think you're getting ahead of yourself, and I think you should just lay back, let the mellow times, the good times roll. Because mellow yellow is not that bad of a color, and if you haven't learned to just sometimes mellow and go with the riptide, then man, that bong might hit you hard. Because if there's a blitz coming, then man, I better grab my lighter because I'm about to rip curl. Hashtag though, I can't. Hashtag, what can I get trending on Twitter that is the least appropriate thing, but is appropriate enough? I said hashtag where's my weed. I think that'd be a good thing. I think we're going. This is 2020. Whoa. See, I think that's the caffeine. But it's 2022. We're talking mellow vibes here. So I think if we get, kind of that based on, we're not hippies. We're on the LSD. We're on the psychedelics. But, all we need is get back of cigarettes, some alcohol, and maybe a nice rip of the big bong, so to speak. Because in my world, there's a big bong theory, and that gets me far enough. So there, good times, guys. Snaps for all. Anyway, I just gotta say to all you guys who are new to this whole culture we have in 2022, maybe you're trying to spit harshness, like the ghetto rap and stuff like that, and the hard tones and hard tonalities. I say you should take it mellow, take it easy. Maybe you should try levitating with the baby for a little while. That could do you some easy slack. Maybe you should try just trying some herbal herbs, some herbal remedies, some herbal stuff. Supplement life. That's what it's about. Check out some good stuff in the Garden District. I'm slowly dialing myself back from the caffeine over mega dose that I had this morning, based on me having already a full cup of caffeine, having now a second cup. But let me just say that there's a whole other world to explore. There's supplements. Bali's a beautiful world. It's definitely an alternative, so you gotta prepare yourself like I will. But let's just say if you wanna meet the world with a beautiful mellow yellow, you better come packing. Let's just say something interesting, but an intrigue, but in a way that I was gonna drop the word guru shit, but I don't know if I want to drop that again, because I did a whole special on that, and I don't know if it's something I could tie in without it just being a part of life. It's the kind of thing you can't talk about, you can just do. It's at the end of the day, you can say your words, you can talk your talk, but if you can't act, you can't do it, and you can't perform, it's what are you except Johnny Talk? Except right? In my world, I live the dream. I'm not a fake, I'm not a phony. What I am is who I am 100%. It doesn't matter what you think you can do if you can't do it under pressure in the game. It's not a win. But I think the pressure comes automatically. So if you try to put pressure on, it's what the hell are you doing, man? Just get out of here. It's the game. That kind of thing. So, I think I believe in the whole ideology and mindset of mellow vibes. So, your yellow vibes, I guess it was. Yeah, sure. Let's go with mellow yellow vibes. And this is the caffeine, by the way. Again. But the idea is if you're in the game, talking about Barstool Sports now. If you're in the game and you want to watch me pick up girls in the street, don't be a hater. Don't be a fucking rat. Don't be a jerk, man. Just go out there and spit your game. Show your moves. Do your talk. If you're a smooth operator, smooth talker, smooth walker, you'll have no problems being yourself. So I want to see your moves. Show me your moves. All right, I'm saying that. I did some impersonation of Captain Falcon now. Just show me your moves. There. Do it one more time. After I drink my coffee, because I'm not comfortable saying it again. It's my comfort drink. So this keeps my mellow percentage point above the baseline of oh Jesus Christ, is that flatlighting? No, I'm just kidding. No. But seriously, we'll dial it back a notch just to acknowledge this, that in this game of games, which hold on, there's a lot of games. First of all, I did mention this game and I still have this game. It's called The Simpsons, Cards Against the Simpsons. So if you want to come play that game with me, Miss Call Her Daddy, I'd love to play. After I'm done with my mellow hour, I'll definitely hear you out about what your argument is for why you want to play Cards Against the Simpsons with me. If you'd love to talk about something else, you should definitely check out the podcast that me and Taylor Sherman are planning called Call Us Parents. So yeah, it just came to us, I guess, in a dream. simultaneously because I can't speak for her, she can't speak for me, but somehow I know it and I know she knows it, so it's just one of those weird things. But something got lost in communication, but somehow I just know she's on board with me, so now I'm just kind of confused about what's going on. But anyway, what the point I'm trying to make, I guess, is two things. One is, well, poise is paramount if you're a girl, and I'm not a girl, so I guess what I'll say is, well, if you're in the game, you're trying to cheat the rules, cheat the game, man, that's harsh, man. Don't be a player hater. Don't have to player hate the game, man. But you gotta play. If you're in the game and you're playing to get a girl, you better just go play to get a girl. If you're playing against me, man, you're wasting your time because I don't give a fuck. I'll be busy getting the girls. That's a better use of my time, my resources, and my mental energy. Speaking of which, I'm gonna take a little sip of coffee. Someone's watched me from 11 and Blue Devils, elementary school. Just know that I do sip. This is coffee, but I do sip from time to time. I don't know what that means, but in that second way where I almost actually made an innuendo or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, I don't have an answer to why that would have been. I got weird because I was like, are my teeth about to click again? Because like I guess like I don't know what to call it. I have no clue. It's just something that I do, and it's like, wait, am I supposed to be doing this or not? Because I have no clue if I'm supposed to be doing it or not. Just like it's something that just like, naturally happens in my body, and it's like, but it feels weird if I don't do it. So like, do I have to do it? Because now I'm just like, I prefer it like I didn't have to do it or like wasn't aware of it or it just wasn't like a conscious thing. But if it is, then just one of those inconveniences of life. If so, it's just like one of those things I have to live with. I don't like to complain about it. But I mean, you have to deal with it. It's just something I do. But if it's not, then just like I don't know, something I'll just hope will fix itself, but maybe it'll just figure itself out or something. I don't know. Anyway, to those of you who are new to Barstool Sports, I just say, where have you been all this time? Because Evan Godfrey knew about this like in high school, man, and I read about it like, well, Neil Freeze told someone. So yo essay. So Neil, this kid Neil, he told my other friend, this kid Joe, he told Bobby to tell me. Then I checked it out like on the internet like a long time ago. So I'm like in the know. Anyway, that's just me talking. It's this is a guy. He's a Mexican. One is a Mexican. One of the guys on Earth, if you're wondering. So be respectful of that, Americans. But anyway, just know. Also, Paul Rudd is like a role model to me, so like just know that. But also, I'm not the same guy. Guys, sometimes you gotta just let me shine, because sometimes I gotta get on my Kanye shit. So maybe not, I'm smoking that Donald D. Trump. I don't know, whatever they call it, whatever that stuff Mac Miller's is on. I don't know. Maybe that's what gets me high. I have no clue. But anyway, that's just me and how I live my life down here in New Orleans. So, which is an interesting way to pronounce it. I agree. Glad you caught that. Are you the pronunciation key to life? Because you can have the key to my heart. Depends. You don't have the key to my apartment though. So, what order do you want to do this in? Can I just order fried? Anyway, you wouldn't get that joke unless you're my dad. Unless you do. What do you know? Who do you know around here? Do you know me? It seems like you know me. You don't know me well enough. You should get to know me better. Yeah, actually, let me get that sunny side up. And we'll see. We'll see about that. But come by and we'll talk. Okay. Anyway, I'm still just living my life. I'm just trying to wonder what I have to nail and why I'm nailing it. And I'm just kind of confused by why that is like being obligated to my body by some unknown force, and I'm just trying to ignore it now without ever acknowledging, I guess, actively the fact that I never had to do that, and I never should have to do that, and I never do have to do that. It's like, why am I being forced to do that? Because it's against my will, it's against my, I'm really comfortable using the term divine purpose. I feel like it's against something. It's like innately just something that no one should ever fight against. And I don't know. All I gotta say is, if I need someone to come on my back, I want this Dubai guy, because he's a really cool guy. He at least is really personable. He's someone who just gets people enough so that he can sell like stuff well. So anyway, I on Earth do what? Am I getting distracted? I was getting slightly distracted by something, yes, but it's not a problem, and I'll still keep doing what I do. Now that's something's throwing me off. Wait a minute, what am I thinking of? I don't know. Just keep doing what I do. But anyway, I'll stop checking Facebook too. Sorry, I should be multitasking. At least not right now. But because I'm trying to at least put in some effort in this video. Well, actually, to me, someone with a level of intelligence functioning. Sorry, someone just. I'll stop talking. Because I was there and I had to respond as I do. Ooh, 74722. It's my mama. Me and mama. All the dish sets. You have to get a new microwave because my microwave in my kitchen was kaput. If I can say that. So I have to order one. I'm gonna get I go stupid. Hamilton Beach microwave for my kitchen. I don't know how to install it. I'll probably just get like a person to do it. If I was gonna say a Mexican, but I wasn't sure if that'd be offensive. But I would totally be okay with having a Mexican do it. I just would probably like get someone to get it to install it. So that. See, I guess in my mind I thought that was a negative stereotype because like Mexicans are like typically like always like at the Home Depot, hang around to like do work for people's houses. But I don't know. There's nothing to prevent me from hiring a Mexican to do that. So why wouldn't I, right? Anyway, my mind of minds though. Ooh, we're gonna start going on some editing stories. Sorry, I'm like semi new on Snapchat. I like wasn't that big into Snapchat when it was like first out, but now I'm like super into Snapchat because, well, I'm not gonna get too into it, but let me just say I found out about online dating for adults like just very recently. It is like the most interesting thing. Not that I'm like pathetic, because I'm not in the slightest, but I just realized how easy it is to just like go online and be like, yo, I'm me, and like 1,000 girls will just like be like hit you up and be like, yo, I want on your dick. And it's like the coolest, like most interesting, like streamlined way of dating. Where it's like I never realized how much easier this is than just like going to bars every night and just like trying to meet girls, because that's like literally what I do. And it's like I like really just like fighting this something, and I was like woken to the fact like, wait, I live in the 21st century. No one apparently does that anymore. No one like goes to bars trying to meet girls, because apparently everyone like meets online. And like now that I think about it, it makes sense, because like everyone I know like met on Tinder or like on like some app or something like that. Who knows? But it's just like so weird, because every time I go out and like meet girls, it's always like, oh, they're always like in a relationship with their boyfriend, and it's always confused. Like, what the fuck? Like, where all the single girls at? Like, what the hell is going on? Like, am I going crazy here? Like, in my like mind, I should just be able to go to girls and I should just be able to like go out to the bars and there's be single girls everywhere. I just go like, yo, what's up? How you doing? Like, here's my name. We talk, we hit it off. Pull from the bar, we go home. I mean, that's like in my golden day. That's like what I would do. Like, I mean, at the Gaff, it's like what I did. I'd just be like leaving a bar, and I don't know. It's getting weird now because this story doesn't fit the way I could just tell it coherently. And also, I was gonna tell about a story, but I pulled this one girl from a party, but it was like a shell party, so it wasn't like technically like a bar, so I guess it wouldn't fit. But anyway, that's how I'm used to living my life. It's just like going to real life events and meeting real life people and just being like, yo, what's up? We hit it off. You should come home with me. So anyway, but I'm now aware of online dating, so maybe I'll just like streamline my quote game to picking up girls online and meeting up from there, I guess. But I don't know. The thing that I've noticed though, this is like the one thing that like super sketches me out, is they always make you like sign up for like their site, but they always like make you do these like weird. Every girl I message is like want to meet up. There's been like a ton of girls, but they always keep sending me the same thing. It's like you have to do this like online verification thing, which makes sense like in theory to like make sure you're not like a sex offender or like a creepo, but like it's just super difficult to do because like it needs like some information, but like it never ends up like going through for me, because like I put in my email, but like it never ends up checking out. So like it's always like some super hot girl with this like or like sex thing. She sent me like nudies, and then like afterwards she's like, look, and I was like, yo, here's what you're like, you should come by later. She's like, yeah, okay, just fill out this thing so I know, or just apparently it's like common or whatever. And it's like, yeah, and I keep like trying to like fill these things out, and every time it just like it doesn't go through with my card or not my card, but like or like whatever the fuck it is. It's like it's my email. I put my email, and it doesn't confirm my email. So it's like it just doesn't work, and it's always just like a what the fuck kind of thing. So I don't know what the deal is, but it's like super weird. So I don't know like what I'm drawing a blank right now, trying to talk, but I'm like I don't know what the deal is with say? Yeah, there's apps, but they just don't like. It just like always like the most frustrating like cock block of the night, and it's like shit, this thing doesn't go through. It's always like the same thing. It's like, yeah, well I know, god damn it, it doesn't work. So whatever. And it's super frustrating. But anyway, so that's all that has been going frustratingly, and I've been checking out other sites or perusing other sites, I'll say, or using other sites. There's always like. It's always like some weird thing with the site where it's like either super sketchy and just like a bunch of dudes just like hitting on like one girl who's like obviously just like playing them, or it's like some like weird like site. Like I downloaded this app, like it was through like this is like a legit site that I was on, but then like somehow like referred me some other app that I like downloaded from the site, and it's like just like super weird because like it opens up and it's kind of like a login. It's like put your name, put in like your in like what your interest stuff is, like your area, and it just like hooks you up with the other people in your area. But it's like it always just like keeps redirecting to other sites like in an endless order. It's like a massive spider web of just like nothingness. So I just like bullshit. So whenever I open it up, it's just like, here, put in your thing, and I do, and it's like, cool. And then I click like, and then it just redirects me to different sites. Like, now put in your thing for this site. It's like it just never ends. I'm just like, fuck this. Like I'm not using this app. I'm just like I don't know what this makes me, but I'm just like, I'm gonna go back to Tinder because I know Tinder works. Tinder's like established. But anyway, that's just because I love Tinder. But anyway, it's just like I don't know, one of those things that like never managed to take off in a way where I feel like it's streamlined. But anyway, if you're American and you don't know about Tinder or like Tinder, then I guess you like missed the whole dating game. So I don't know, who knows. But anyway, Tinder's a cool app and I love it and I'm all for it. So I'm using it now. But it's weird because like I feel like everyone didn't realize that you should like use your 20s to figure out about yourself, like what Louis C.K. kind of recommended in that one quote that he put online. And you know, maybe not try to get married and be like a boring old housewife when you're like not even 30 yet, because no one even thinks about that kind of stuff when they're in their 20s. Because like what kind of fucking healthy 20-year-old would even think about like getting married and having kids before they're even like 30? Like what the fuck is the point of that? Like when did you schedule fun into your life? What like did you like what the fuck kind of influence you on your kid? Like here's what you're gonna do as a kid. You're gonna go outside your cave, and then before you do, you're just bang a caveman, and that's gonna be your entire life. Also, see my Evolution of Man series, but like if that's like there's expectations for life, and it's like, oh, but hold on a sec, because let me just intervention. In the meantime, you can go outside and have fun and socialize and meet other people on Earth and learn about them, learn about their cultures, and like develop like a personality, become like a cool person, and like be like interesting, and like be like someone of like respectable status on Earth. And that could be something to keep in mind too. So, but except for just going outside and humping like the first thing you see with a penis and like a pickup line which you deemed by some reason because you didn't call your daddy first acceptable. So anyway, that's me, a Tinder god. So just telling you that as someone who is prominently aware of how to use Tinder, that if you didn't learn the game and your position in the game, maybe you lost early on to an inferiority complex instead of your messiah complex or your chastity complex to save yourself for the best man on earth, whereas I would save myself for whoever would save me from having to save the world. I don't know, but anyway, because that's what I felt like I had to live for. Because like at that point in time, I was like, well, I have a girlfriend, so what the fuck do I have to do with my life? My parents just don't really care about me, so like what the fuck do I have to like live for? And like no one on earth seems to give a shit about me in my life, so like what the fuck do I have to do is to work harder. So that's kind of like how I became me. I was like, well shit, I gotta do everything on my own, so fuck me if I live or die, right? I need at least someone to stand by me and go like, well, we need this kid for something. If nothing else, because I care about him. I mean, that's what I was aiming for. I was like, maybe some girl will fall in love with me, and I'll be like, well, she was like, hey, don't kill Henry. We actually like him. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it got lost in the confusion. They're like, well, well, fuck this kid. He's trying to help everyone, and we're people, and we don't, appreciate. We don't have human emotions or human the ability to experience compassion. So we're all just psychopaths. So let's just go and just stab our dogs and hang little kittens in the trees and just murder other human beings, and it's fine. And I'll just be like, yeah, it's cool. I'll just close the blinds and not notice. But anyway, I just realized that I'm not at minute 18. So this is a really long video. So here's the deal is I'm gonna wrap up this video. I'll let you guys get back to your life, but just know that I'm gonna get right back at you in another video. So anyway, peace out. This is I'm gonna go by Johnny Torch. How about that?